Well, this is a classic example of Democrats' overreach and misguided philosophy. They want the government to take over 1/7 of our nation's economy in various ways. They want to increase taxes. They want to limit our choices. They want to take away our freedoms. We stand for a different approach. We stand for letting families and individuals choose their doctor to make their own health care decisions in a marketplace for what's right for them and their families. I'm very concerned by what's going on in Washington, D.C., and we need to defeat this proposal. Well, it's really not fair. Every Republican I know has key elements of a plan or an entire plan, including getting rid of jackpot justice lawsuits, getting rid of the prohibition on pre-existing conditions as examples, having us pay for healthcare outcomes rather than volumes of procedures, allowing us to purchase insurance over state lines, and many, many more ideas. We have lots of good ideas. If the Democrats would reach out to us with bipartisanship and set aside the things that we can't agree on and they can't agree on, we could put together a bipartisan proposal. But they're unwilling to do that. They want to ram through a partisan bunch of tax increases with the federal government featured in the middle of it. And of course, people like me and many others who are conservatives don't like it. Well, President Obama is a gifted orator, but I think he has the wrong values and the wrong ideas for our country. He's taking us in a very dangerous direction. He seems unconcerned about the incredible crushing debt that's being visited on our children and our grandchildren. I don't think he has the right economic policy. We have our Secretary of State in China pleading with them to continue to buy our debt so we can continue to pay our bills. That's just one of many examples of the country being headed in the wrong direction. I absolutely do. I think ACORN is a very troubled organization. There have been both allegations and conclusions of wrongdoing, fraud, and misbehavior. I don't think they deserve or should get government funding with that kind of record. So I'm glad the Congress voted to shut off funding to them. In Minnesota, we've also taken those same steps. They've gotten some funding in past years, but I want to make sure they don't get any in future years. I'm speaking tonight about the values that this country was founded on. These aren't just conservative values. These are American values. They're not founded in pop psychology or emotion or feelings. They're founded on the wisdom and human experience of our founders and our Creator. And we need to make sure we understand what those are and how they'd apply to in our current circumstance. And that's what I'm going to speak to tonight.